Hi, I'm Weug. I'm driving for Ferrari in F1 Academy. Today we're going to talk about driver's mindset.
Weug scrambling on the brakes, goes through 13, then 14, gets close to the wall of champions on the exit. This is going to improve her time, but she's still got a lot of time to find if she wants to challenge for that top 8.
Let's see, it's only one place she gains. She goes 14, she goes ahead of the wildcard entry, but that's nothing like what we normally see from Weug.
Turns out she had an electrical issue. They were struggling to really find out what the problem was, so they pretty much changed everything in a hope that that's going to solve the problem.
I think driver's mindset is quite determined. I think we're always pushing a lot and we're very competitive. We always want to win.
Weug had a disaster in qualifying and she's down in 15th. She's got to have a strong mindset now.
I think we're all pushing a lot ourselves, so we're really tough on ourselves and we always want to be perfectionists, so we want to do everything right, and I think that's something that comes across all of us drivers. The mindset is so broad and it's something that you cannot see, I would say. It's something imaginative, and I think it's super important because when we're in qualifying especially or in the races, the decision making you take, if you're thinking a bit too much or if you're not in the right mindset, you start making small mistakes.
So Weug, the car is still being worked on. They're still trying to find out what the problem with it is. They've done so much on it over the course of the weekend already.
That is devastating for our championship leader, and she will, as it stands at the moment, be losing the championship lead.
Race 1 was a bit of a nightmare, a bit the same as FP1 and quali. Same issue. It seemed like it was fine on the out lap, on the lap to the grid I mean, and then as soon as we did the formation lap out of the hairpin, the issue came back. I tried to do the start but just had no power like yesterday in quali and in free practice. I had hopes before qualifying that we would have fixed it because we literally changed everything in our opinion. Everyone is a bit down, but we have to stay together, stay strong. It's just a shame because the championship is just probably going to go away like this, and that's not the way you want to lose a championship.
Oriane Pan takes the checker flag. She is now the championship leader.
When you're on pole or when you're at the front, it does change a bit. Maybe you have a bit more pressure because you have to make sure your start is perfect because you don't want to lose the lead and make that work all gone for nothing.
How do you bounce back from a negative session? Is that something that you personally think through and kind of reimagine?
In my case, I like to be on my own for a bit and take my anger out alone. I always want to understand what was the issue, what could have done better, but if it's really bad, then I first need my time for myself so I can get my mind clear.
Weug takes a dive down the inside there and gets the position this time. So Weug goes up into 8th position. The slipstream is benefiting Aurelia Nobles as they come down. Oh no, they've made contact!
Yeah, it was Maya just didn't leave her enough room on the left-hand side.
So how different is race weekend Maya to every other day Maya?
Actually this year I'm quite relaxed, but it's more that people see me super serious at the track, but I'm still joking around and so on, but especially when I'm walking around I look very serious. I'm more confident on track than off track. It's something that I'm confident in what I'm doing, and I know what to do in this situation, and in normal life I feel like I'm a bit more lost sometimes, so I'm a bit more stressed. There's a lot of breathing techniques that I've learned in these years that help me to relax. If I'm a bit more nervous than I would like to be, then I just make sure that I think about my breathing and use that technique to calm myself down. What other things we do is work on reaction times and task switching and making sure that when you make a mistake that you don't think about the mistake, you just try to move forward. So there's all like kind of games that we use to make sure that we're on top of that. I've learned a lot, let's say. When I was younger it was much worse how I would cope with these situations. For me, I just cope with it when I'm still in the car on my own. Just trying to not think about the problem, trying to see what I should do. So I'm always visualizing what situation I might be in on the first lap. I'm trying to stay positive and we'll see what happens this afternoon.
So Weug is now trying to make the progress up the inside as they come up towards turn 3, and Weug might be able to, oh, did they touch? There was a slight contact there, but Weug has got through, and Alba Larsen had to correct, hold it. But Maya Weug up into 6th place from 15th on the grid. She will now be chasing after Chloe Chong. She never gives up.
She constantly is battling to try and move her way forward.
Resilience is something really important because the seasons are so long, there's so many things that can go wrong, and if you just have to push through those things, and in general in the whole career it's a lot of years, a lot of races, and maybe let's say you have 5 out of 10 races that go like you want and the other 5 are not going as you would want because it's racing, you know, and you really have to make sure to keep learning from that and keep improving, and if you are not able to reset your mind, I think it would be difficult. So I think resilience is a very important one.